is flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, you've got to say, the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. We have already started here. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's fabulous. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Thinks about the shot. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And this is Messi. Valverde. Nice bit of trickery. Haaland. Weverton claims it, and the danger passes. Felipe Anderson. Decent progress down the left. He's found a way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's a key interception.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Haaland. Chance here to counter. Now he's got space here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Felipe Anderson. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gets a good foot in there. Haaland. Gomez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vitor Roque. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Felipe Anderson. He is through here. Now the delivery. Has a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Felipe Anderson. Vitor Roque. Can he get on the end of this? Back in possession and ready to go again. Torres. Oh, nice touch. Out for a throw. And he's managed to get free. It's out for a goal kick. Valverde. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Son Heung-min. Messi tries a shot! Goal! Inter! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Inter Milan looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Half-time getting close now. And here's Messi. Now it's Haaland. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Inter Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Threads one in. Torres. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Son Heung-min. Haaland. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Inter Milan have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Inter really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Felipe Anderson. Now, can they get him away? Donnarumma gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Torres. Great defending, strong and determined. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Son Heung-min. Palmeiras can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Valverde kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oyarzabal. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Oyarzabal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Son Heung-min with the short one. And this is Son Heung-min. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's forced to go back.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
wide.
è di 81.007 spettatori.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Not the most accurate pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And it's Son Heung-min. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Oyarzabal. Vitor Roque, out to the right. Torres. Gomez. Not the most convincing of passes. Nice sequence of passes, this. And he's picked it up out wide. Played into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball is over the line. Palmeiras can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11. Lascia il campo per il numero 16. Attenzione, un cambio.
Nicely spread. Brilliantly cut out.
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Haaland. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Great chance! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Numero 15.
And yes, it's him again. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
The ball has bounced loose now. Inter Milan can consider themselves just about safe now. Inter Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Haaland! Felipe Anderson. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
Pretty robust defending.
Rijkaard. Looking for the run. This ended up in no man's land. And we're done. Inter Milan are